Chain smoking. It's terrible. It's terrible. I started smoking probably before I actually lit my first cigarette. Being with two parents that were heavy smokers, and they smoked openly because there was advertisements encouraging smoking, that it actually was good for you. Come up to the cool taste, the coolest taste in any cigarette. This is Marlboro country. Ooh. There's so many commercials that they played. They were the biggest advertisers out there before Hollywood came on the scene. Cigarettes. I think I actually lit my first cigarette when I was 12, 8th grade, St. Lawrence. Sean Gallagher. We went up in the woods. I could have the details incorrect about the whereabouts of where it took place. Could have been closer into the church, by the church. Sean was much more in control of his upper control mechanism we call the brain. So I don't think I would challenge anything he said about the whereabouts. It's a little wild, Johnny. It's a little wild going after the banking industry. Because that's what you are going to do. That's your next move. I'm not going after the U.S. Army. Where that plane hit on 9/11 was where Dave's office was. He'd gotten transferred out of there. I certainly hope that the Creator has us in mind as the human race travels through this more than challenging. This is got a lot of destructive in order to reconstruct. You have to destroy some entities, which causes a lot of pain and suffering, mostly psychological, as people have to come to a different understanding of the reality that they're now possessing. One that they can try to pretend in Disneyland out of it, but in order to live a joyful ending to your story, it is to grasp the reality that you find yourself living in and deal with the circumstances to the best of your abilities. But for me, am I videotaping this? I was just going to do this. Why are you going off? You do that all the time. You're not going to YouTube this video. You're just doing this for a record. You know, how bad you are at keeping records. so nice out right now. I got something accomplished verbally today, I think, with ShellPoint. At least to the point where customer service has opened up an investigation that comes with a complaint. The insurance department has also opened up a complaint, and that has to do with the $2,000 taken out of my escrow to pay for an insurance policy. And now trying to find out from State Farm, how long has that been going on? How long has ShellPoint or Mr. Cooper or NationStar taken money out of an escrow account towards the insurance part of it? But the bigger part of it is, this is the Johnny, his whole life has been about this battle, and it is about unlawful taxes. It's actually downright theft. They can say it's oversight, but this oversight is this is going on, and at such a large scale, the dollars is tremendous. And what we're talking about is when a property is destroyed in a fire, even a portion of it, but let's just take a total destruction of a property that's been assessed at a certain tax value by the state, and they collect a tax out of your escrow that's automatically paid out of your escrow on a monthly basis. Part of your, in my case, that's a breakdown of what goes out of my payment of $1,600. Now, one of the biggest driving factors for me is the tax clock should have stopped immediately after the asset that was assessed at a certain value and taxes were being collected as being a livable dwelling. Even a partial fire might cause it to be in an unlivable condition. This video is for my purposes, as just on this date, 6/20, I actually got recycle out today. I think I've only put recycle out twice in the last few years, and probably less than 10 times the whole time I've been here. And it is probably the level of consumption on that level where I'm buying products that have cardboard as a packaging device. The birds are singing their nightly song. Oh, I shouldn't have smoked that last cigarette. God. I just took in a bunch of pollution there. And now, oh, look who's come to see me. There's usually more.